Hey everybody, it's Brandon, and I've got a Pay What You Want one-shot adventure for 5th edition to tell you about. I'll have a link down in the description. It is called A Shadowed House. We've got this boarded up, spooky-looking house here. This is going to be great for Halloween, to set the mood for some scary stuff. There's a tragic background story here. Really is just terrible what happened. There's some sisters, there's a con man, a dad, and some people trying to use necromancy and divination because unfortunately the mother she struck ill and she unfortunately passed away. So there's a lot of murder that happens, and you're going to be kind of piecing all this stuff together with the story. So there's that house again. We've got some rules here for fear. It is hyperlinked in the different areas for the map and the page you need to go to. So that's very helpful. There's rules of the house. The house cannot be damaged. Any attempts to damage the house, including breaking down a door, the house shrieks. It does psychic damage to you, and you have to make fear checks. So there are a lot of fear checks involved in this. So really, it's going to be perfect if you want to try to, whittle down everybody's sanity. Then you got an introduction here when you come across the house. Because it is kind of in a pocket dimension that kind of shows up every once in a while. You're going to be kind of hounded by this huge bear. The bear's got the spirit of the con man in it, and the bear's stats are just ridiculous. It cannot, in essence, be killed. It is very powerful around the house. His name is Ambrose, and that's him in his bear form. So I like that right there. So you hit down here at the bottom, you see follow the path, or exploring the woods. You can just hit that, and then you take it right back to that section. So that's very helpful. And so we continue on. You're going to go through the house. Here's all the stats. It's got 300 hit points. Look at this right here. Regeneration. When within a 250-foot radius of the shadowed house, Ambrose regenerates 30 hit points per round, up to his maximum of 300. Just incredible. And huge attack. So it's kind of like a story. It's kind of like a barrier to push you into the house. If you try to attack it, it can teleport through shadows. Very powerful creature. And then you're going to start exploring the house proper. The marble entryway, the sitting room, and the sitting area, I should say. There's some stuff you can check out and learn about what's happened with the family that used to live there. There are, of course, spirits. There are some skeletons that zombies, I should say, that you have to fight up in the attic. So it's some interesting stuff that you're going to have to go up against. And of course, any type of ethereal undead I'm always weary of. But I do like the hyperlink sections of it. Wish I had a little bit more art, but it's all well and good. It is Pay What You Want. It's written well. It's very thorough. There are a couple of handouts in it. Here's the stats for all the people. The dad. The graveyard is going to play an important part. There's Lydia. That's one of the daughters. And then there's also Lucia and Ambrose in his human form, and then of course in his bear form. So terrible. Now I do like this, items of interest in the house. So it has it hyperlinked, like the sitting area has a book, or the hallway has the handout. This is very helpful in just getting you where you need to go. Handout 4, the graveyard, I click on it, boom, we have that there. It would have been also nice, even though, like I said, this is a huge good step in the right direction when it comes to giving information to the DM to help them know exactly where stuff is. I would have expanded on this and said, especially, what this thing really does or how it helps with the main story throughout it. So there we go. We've got some handouts here, which are cool. You can print those off and give those to your players, and some really good maps of the place. The first floor, Lydia's grotto area, and then the second floor, the attic, and then the tomb in the graveyard. So there it is, a shadowed house. Should be perfect for your Halloween 5th edition adventures. Thanks.